Good morning, SciTech. This week, we've been focused on the value of reflect, that we think about our actions. And today, I want you to continue thinking about how can I learn from my mistakes? How can I learn from my mistakes? And as I said yesterday, we are all human and we all make mistakes, but we show growth by learning from these mistakes. And I want to see who got caught reflecting this week. Thank you to teachers for catching these students in action. And today we're going to do it a little bit differently because I'm not going to play music. I really want to point out some of the things we see kids doing that show that they are reflecting. So here, one thing that we see are some of our sixth graders actually filling out the reflection form that they do during portfolio time after an MLQ. And here they work closely on figuring out what grades they have and why they have those grades, and look at which classes that they need to improve in. So here again, you see students filling out here what grades they have in their classes, and then talking about what they can do in order to improve. And they use their weekly reports for this information. And so Chastity here has a really, really awesome weekly reflection that she's done. And what I love about Chastity is that she really looks at, okay, what do I need to do in math class in order to really boost this up? Because in English, science, and in history, she has B's in all three of those classes. So what's really happening in math? Because obviously, she can get B's in 3 classes. She can definitely get B's in her last class also. And one big thing that she was able to point out is that she needs to definitely improve her behavior by completing work and improving her attendance for math class. Now, we see reflection here in a different way. We have some students in STEM class with Miss Mack, and they're showing reflection in 2 ways. One, right here we see really, really thoughtful consideration as to where do I need to place certain parts with our body. And I love how we have a teammate right here really paying attention and using our value of observe to think about how do I solve this problem. And we see the same thing happening here. And again, really, really thoughtful placement of where things need to go. And really thinking about, in my body, where do things have to go? Remember, here's some other ways that you can get caught reflecting today as well. Let's make sure that we fix our behavior after a warning. Like I said yesterday, why do we need to wait till we get a silent lunch or a push-in or a mini BI? Like, a warning is your chance to know what you're doing is not appropriate for that moment, so just fix it. It's a lot easier, and it requires less fussing on everyone's part. Yesterday, I had a lot of students come up to me after my meeting asking me and several teachers for pushing 4.0 work to increase their GPAs. Let's continue to find out what you can do to push your GPA closer to a 4.0. And for those of you who are above a 2.0, and yet you're not close to a 4.0, still ask for some extra work. You never know when one thing can drop your grade really, really significantly. And I know a lot of you guys felt that with the MLQ, so even if you have a 2.6 or a 2.7, ask for some pushing 4.0 work to make sure your grade doesn't drop. And then continue seeing what happened with your MLQs to fix your mistakes, so that way when we have our next MLQ next week, you don't see a drop in your GPA. Now, SciTech, I'm going to say this once. I want you to have a great weekend. Yes, I am saying have a great weekend and not happy Thursday because today is the last day of the week. Tomorrow we do not have school. And while that makes me really sad, I hope you enjoy your long weekend. But let's make sure we handle business today and have an incredible Thursday, but also get ready for our weekend. Have a great day, guys.